Hi all. Hope you've had a blessed day today. Tonight, we continue our countdown of the top 100 Christian films of all time. And tonight we're at number 65, Susan and God, released in 1940. And this film stars Joan Crawford as Susan. And Joan Crawford, you might remember her from her Academy Award-winning performance in Mildred Pierce, as well as Whatever Happened to Baby Jane, co-starring her rival, Bette Davis. This film also stars Fredric March as her soon-to-be ex-husband, Barry. Fredric most famously won the Oscar for playing Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde in 1931, as well as the starring role in the original version of A Star is Born in 1937. Film also stars Rita Hayworth, and she plays the character of Leonora. Rita is known for being a bombshell. That's what they called a sexy actress in the 40s. Very popular. Has done a lot of films. One in particular that stands out is a movie called Glenda. I'm sorry. And it also stars Nigel Bruce as Hutchie. And Nigel, you might recall, played famously Dr. Watson in the Sherlock Holmes movies with Basil Rathbone. So, Susan and God. This film is about a woman named Susan Trexel, who, after doing a whirlwind European vacation, comes back and announces to the world that she has found God and that she's going to change her life. And so she's going to start serving her fellow man. And basically what that means to her is neglecting her family, including her daughter and her husband's attempts to patch up their marriage, and go around telling all her friends and people around her how to live their lives. So did she really find God, or is she mistaken in thinking that God is telling her to go and meddle in other people's lives? At least that's the point of the story here. She's so busy trying to change other people's lives that she's not doing what she's supposed to be doing by taking God and bringing it to her own life. In the end, Susan finally wakes up and realizes, hey, you know, if I'm going to be preaching God's word, I need to live it. And that means starting at home. I need to put my house in order. So, what's my opinion on this film? Again, I hate to, say anything ill about any movie that purports itself to be a Christian film. But this movie, unfortunately, is far from a Christian film. Instead, it is more like the Joan Crawford show. And she is so terrible in this film. And the movie itself, with the message that it wants to get across, is so badly put on the side in favor of showing Joan as the star of the film, and we never forget that she's the star. It kind of falls flat. And it's really disappointing, too, because I think it had a great premise. But Joan's too busy mugging for the cameras every second she gets, saying, look at me, look, I'm a woman of God, look at me, I'm now doing something nice, look at me. I know that that's what her character's supposed to be like, but I can't help but wonder that maybe Joan was like that in real life as well during the filming of this film. It had the makings of a good film. Unfortunately, it wasn't executed right. So do yourself a favor, skip it. Don't even bother. Unless, of course, you like watching Joan Crawford ham it up for the cameras, and that's different. But anyway, that's number 65, Susan and God, released in 1940. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. Thank you for watching my videos and supporting my channel. And we'll be back tomorrow with number 64. God bless you all.